sound says less.
I see that. There should now be sound.
Is there sound less?
I saw it was muted because I had it going to a different stream. Whoops. Anyway, hello. Welcome to a new episode of Ranking of Shmups. Yeah. So today's theme wasn't really wasn't really planning to have a theme, but it kind of came up when I was just looking at games. It turns out there are a lot of shmups that have the word thunder, so I figured, it'd be kind of cute to have a episode where all the shmups that we're taking a look at had the word thunder in them. And it actually turned out a lot of them we needed to look at some point, so figure might as well do it now. So we are going to get started, and in fact, let me just make sure that got this set up right, because I need to time this right. And whoops. Yep. Okay. In fact, we are going to start in. Let's see. Let me get this right. We're starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Thunderbirds.
Thunderbirds are go.
Hell yeah.
Well, this is kind of...
Thinking of puppets.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, it wouldn't surprise you considering we're doing in this stream what kind of game this is going to be, but yeah, it's a game based on the show. You know, the 1964 Marionette or Super Marionation show, done by Gary Anderson. Very British show, even though all the actors are Canadian, except for other people. Yes, there was a Thunderbirds NES game. The funny thing about it is that if you look at the cover art, you could kind of tell that they didn't. The Activision was the one who brought this out, and you can kind of tell that they didn't think that anyone knew what Thunderbirds was, because it has nothing to do with like the show. Whereas the Japanese box art did. So might as well go ahead and start. I don't know how I feel about, like, animation, because, you know, it is supposed to be based off of a puppet show. Well, marionette show. So, yeah, basically the plot is, basically the Hood is trying to take over the world using some meteors.
I see.
This game actually has a weird mechanic, which is kind of neat for the time. It doesn't actually have a live system. We'll see that in a moment.
It's young Sheldon.
It's Brains.
Dr. Sheldon Brains.
So it'll take him 60 days in order to prepare. So we have a time limit. And we have we can choose to where we're going to go. Might as well just start right here.
America.
I think that'd be somewhere in Oklahoma.
Yeah. Kansas, maybe.
Okay, and also this game has a password system, which is kind of weird too, for a shmup. So we're going to be Thunderbird 1. It doesn't seem like the different Thunderbirds actually act differently. But yeah, as you see, it's a shmup.
Yeah.
Okay, so if we shoot the red one, we can get this E, which increases our shot.
E.
Oh, And I took a hit, which unfortunately took away my shot.
Damn, and a piece of your life.
This is sure a game.
Yes. Well. Also, you don't seem to have much invincibility time.
No, you kind of just eat shit.
Yeah. So it takes 3 days to repair. So basically, we have 60 units of time. Every time you die, you lose 3 of them. Every time you beat
20 lives, effectively.
Well, every time you beat a stage, it takes 1 day.
How many stages are there?
I want to say like 7. I'm not super sure because I haven't really. Like, I knew this game existed, but yeah, I watched a long play of it, and it's like, okay.
Either way, you can end up in a fail state, which is really dumb.
Yeah.
I actually don't know if it does anything, like if it can detect that like you literally don't have enough time, if it will game over, because I haven't really researched it that much. Also, it's just really weird because I quite like Thunderbirds the show. So this is really weird and has absolutely nothing to do with what the show is actually about.
What is the show actually about?
Which so the show it's basically if focuses on a family that's the Tracy family. The father is I forgot what his name was. I want to say it's not John, is it? Or I think it might be, yeah. But basically the father was a former astronaut, and he did something that basically made him like ludicrously rich. So what he did with his money was he founded an organization called International Rescue, and basically was really good at like developing like ships and all that. So he developed these really highly advanced ships, the different Thunderbirds, and basically each one there's 5 of them, and each one of them has a specific use. Thunderbird 1 can go, the one that we are. It's basically its thing is that it is super fast. Like it can get to places like I forgot exactly what they said, but it was like 5 times the speed of sound or something like that. So like hypersonic. And Thunderbird 2, who will be playing. Oh, okay, no. Thunderbird 2 is basically a ship that's not quite as fast, but pretty fast. But it has a huge little bay on the bottom of it that can carry like specific vehicles, like a like little loaders and all that.
Okay.
And then Thunderbird 3.
Transport.
Also, each one is piloted by one of the. So I think I'm pretty sure it's John. So John has 5 sons. So number 1, the person we're piloting, is Scott. He pilots Thunderbird 1. Virgil pilots Thunderbird 2. Alan is Thunderbird 3, which is what is it? Okay, so here we're gonna be Thunderbird 2. But you can kind of see it's a lot bigger, so it can carry stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you have to play the whole level. Oh.
Also, I know that the main gimmick with Alan is that, or Alan was that basically he's the youngest, so he has that kind of like, oh, I want to be part of like the big boy kind of thing. Like that's a lot of his plots, and that's like his main plot point in the movie, which is kind of annoying.
Yeah.
But yeah, I forgot about Thunderbird 3. Thunderbird 4 is an underwater ship. that's piloted. I forgot what his name, but I want to say the Gary Anderson straight up said that whoever pilots Thunderbird 4 is actually his least favorite. So they don't put him in a lot of plots. Or no, it was the person who pilots Thunderbird 5, which is a satellite, and the reason why he's up there is because he didn't really like the character. So they just put him in space. That's we got an option.
This just seems like there more than anything.
Yeah. Also, this option automatically fires. But yeah. Also not featured in this game at all is Lady Penelope, who pilots the actually she doesn't pilot anything. She is basically the liaison in London. Where she is basically, her gimmick is to be incredibly posh, and she has a hilariously stereotypical Cockney butler named Parker. But yeah, I think that's enough. We've kind of got the idea of this.
Yeah,
I would recommend.
Neat ideas, I will say.
Yeah, it's they put some thought into it, except to not.
Plot.
Yeah.
I don't know, I've seen better puppet shows.
I mean, yes. I will go ahead and say though that if you're Thunderbirds is worth a watch. The first episode is actually really famous, kind of, for being pretty good.
Okay, but I lust for wuxia puppets.
You're gonna be kind of disappointed unless you like explosions. There's a lot of explosions in Thunderbirds.
And there's a lot of explosions in Thunderbolt Fantasy too. What's your
Not actually people though.
Yeah.
Anyway.
What do you mean not actually people?
People don't explode in Thunderbirds. It was the 60s. They couldn't get away with that.
I mean, there are also explosions, not just
Oh.
people exploding into a cloud of gore.
Mortal Kombat.
Whoops.
It's fucking wuxia. Of course, there's explosions.
Oh, also, what's the button? Okay, there we go. Okay, so ranking.
I guess, I don't know, yellow, orange. Yeah, probably mid orange. Like, it's not a bad game. It's there. It functions perfectly fine, but it is uninteresting as all fuck.
I mean, it definitely is interesting. Like, it's mechanics.
I would say bottom, but the way that we have, I would say it's somewhere in the bottom yellow.
Yeah, I could get behind that.
Yeah.
Or I would say probably legend or above Dangerous Seed.
It's better than Binding of Isaac.
It is better than Binding of Isaac, and I'd also say it's better than Dangerous Seed.
Yes.
But I wouldn't say it's better than Legendary Wings.
No.
Like, the game is technically competent. It does what it sets out to do. It is just boring and kind of just there.
Birds. That was developed by Hack in Video. I want to say that was 91. Find out real quick. 1990. Well, looks like 80. But 89 because that's what. Yep. All right. And the soundtrack was kind of there, but still not great. Also, I didn't really commit any crimes. Okay, so with that, I wouldn't say it's that. It's not boring enough to be put on there.
Yeah.
No, it's not like crime levels are boring. It's an alright game. It's just...
We've seen so much better.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's there. It's just there. It's the nicest thing I can say about it, honestly.
Let's see, how about we do this next? Oop. This is Thundercross. And I think I need to turn the ranking.
Dude, you fucked up your list.
What do you mean?
No, he's doing it on purpose, I think.
Okay.
No, I changed the way that the list kind of how it'll kind of rank. So yeah. So yeah, this is Thundercross. Konami shmup, late 80s. Also, I think I need to turn it down a little bit.
It definitely looks like it.
Yeah, so this game I've heard somehow belongs in the Gradius kind of line of shmups. But it's kind of weird. Like, I don't even think there's a story relevance. It's just, I think they shared a development team.
I can't wait to ride in the Kick Cobra and the Duke English.
Exactly.
No, I want to say that the name of the ships are like the Blue Impulse or something like that. I was actually looking it up.
Please tell me you caught the wordplay at least, goddamn.
Oh,
I mean,
no,
yes, I see that.
We just didn't want to comment on it.
The Failure Cobra and the Failure Cobra and the Todd Howard. Anyway, let's start.
Like, it does feel like a poor man's Vic Viper, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it kind of is.
It's the Vince Cobra. That was yep.
Also, the sound went down once I actually started the game.
Yeah.
Oop. There we go. Okay, so the main gimmick with this one is that we have options, which I think is also a reason why it's in the greatest thing. But rather than the options trail behind you, they are above, or they're like above and below you. And you have this is a 2-button game. You have the one button to shoot, and the other button can retract and like expand your option.
Ah, the grow button.
Boomerangs.
So this actually
Boomerang.
I was gonna say this layout would actually be, you can actually get this in certain Gradius games. Gradius 3 for the SNES, this is the F option.
Okay, so since we have the boomerangs, I now understand why we are down under.
Except I'm gonna get rid of the boomerang because
Ah, the fart laser.
yes.
Exactly.
Oh, and it fires forward and back with the option.
Yes.
Like, this is really not an interesting weapon.
It's not interesting, but
It's a
At least
it is incredibly
the
effective.
boomerang.
Wait until we get to a boss. Also, you could really expand these things.
Yeah. Does picking up the same power up over like do anything? Like
I think it gives you more
I mean, it looks like it because
it makes you fire faster.
I was about to say the lasers, they're larger now.
No, they're about the same size.
But yes, so we have maximum option now. So just like Gradius, you can only get 4. But now that we have 4, we can start getting these special weapons. So now we can't retract anymore, but we have an incredible power weapon.
amazing.
That does have you have ammo, as you can see in the bottom left.
Okay, this is at least interesting, system about it.
Deploy the tickler! Yeah, no, this is another one that just seems like it's just kind of there.
Got, again, interesting ideas.
Not even that, it seems pretty by the books.
Yes.
I mean, we've had Lolo play so many shmups at this point. Everything's by the books.
Yeah.
All the books are ready.
See, that is why this weapon's kind of.
That is a dick move!
Oh, Lolos are the game's part.
That is not a fucking K game. Now, why isn't that fucking anything sci-fi always says that the Navy gets space?
I don't know.
It would be
Because
the
they
Air
have-
Because
Force, wouldn't it?
space. No, because space is the
Ocean.
Star Ocean.
No.
No, because you have spaceships, not space planes. Duh.
Ah, I see.
So obviously.
No, you should have said,
Maybe
because
both.
there's no air in space, you fuck.
Yeah, that too.
I like mine better.
Wait. Okay, that
This
was.
is wrong. So
I shot that thing and I got a 1 on.
Dang Carnival, yours is in a pond.
Ah! Okay, we have kind of countered the no standard Grady's problem.
Yeah.
yeah.
Whoops.
Ah, core.
Like,
Time to start from the beginning. At least you can start its power-ups instead of, you know.
yeah.
Alas, poor Big Boa. What will you do now?
I do. It's at least that you're not completely.
It's kind of half. Well, I would say it's almost kind of halfway between like Life Force and Gradius, but or like Salamander and
I feel
Gradius.
like the Rick Rattler is kind of screwed at the moment.
Yeah.
Although the thing with it is that you say that, except for the fact that one of the manuals, I think it was for the NES game, called the Vic Viper the Warp Rattler. Or the SNES version of Gradius 3 calling it the Max, which was it was an acronym. And I forgot what they did with what the X was, but it was really stupid.
Xylophone.
It wasn't xylophone. It had
Extreme.
The
something like that.
Extreme.
Cut. Whoop. Whoop. Okay, let's at least see this boss through. Which that's nice that it lets it continue right there. I will go ahead and say.
And do you guys think Dick Diamondback can save the day?
Do you just have a list of snake species up?
Look, I'm sorry, I just want to call the Anaconda by its name, okay?
Yeah.
Yes. The answer to that is yes. He has a list of snakes
I
open.
don't! I am reciting these by memory.
So when does the Black Mamba show up?
I don't know, but
Mamba?
I don't know how much. I don't know how much the Death Adder can hold. Excuse me, the Death equals Adder. If we're doing it like Golden Axe did,
Yeah.
like an idiot. But yeah, this is Thunder Force. It's a pretty basic shmup, but it's not bad by any means.
It's time to say
fact-
farewell to Akasp.
No shoot button. Oh, okay. Oh. Nope. That's a noise. Thank you for playing. Okay. So. Yep. Yep. Come on. Oh, that's the wrong button. Whoops. Okay. Yep. My button to put the intermission screen up and the one that actually, you know, gets me to the menu is right next to each other. All right. Anyway. So yeah. Not a fantastic shmup by any means, but it's not terrible. In fact, I'd probably, well, let's see what's in the green. I would say I'd
I
probably
mean, it's
say,
functional.
yeah, it's functional. I would say I would at least put it above Xanic.
Yeah.
Celeste might be pushing it. And I want to put it above Pleasure Cards.
Yeah, above Xanic. That's fun.
All right. That was Thunder Cross
Thunder.
by Konami.
Thunder.
Arcade. 1988. Okay. And yeah, again, it's a Konami OST of the era, so it's not terrible. I mean, it's definitely good. It's above average, but I don't know if I'd say it's particularly noteworthy. So, with that, let's move on.
It's good, but not exceptional.
Yes. So, Space or Helicopter?
Helicopter.
Okay.
Thundercopter.
Not Thundercopter. Thunderblade.
Thundercopter.
God damn it. I need to turn that off. Or never turn it off. But yes, this is Thunderblade.
Oh god, this already looks uncomfortable to watch.
This is a Sega game. As you'll see once it gets past, I'll let this kind of play out to kind of show the other thing. So, yeah, this is a super scalar game. So in the vein of,
Never would have guessed.
yes, so in the vein of Afterburner, Space Harrier, Outrun, one of these. So, yeah, why don't we gonna go ahead and start. So you can see what the controls were. So you had a joystick, which can controlled your helicopter, and you also had a lever, which let you change your speed. And we'll see what that does once I actually get in the game. So one neat thing is that since you're probably gonna have to take a while to get used to the controls, there's a dip switch that basically gives you 30 seconds of unlimited lives. So you can pick your... Yeah, only 30.
That's dumb.
Yeah.
Well, it's better than... because... well, I'd say it's better than nothing. But still.
Yeah.
Okay. So you have infinite missiles. And now that the 30 seconds are over, I actually will start losing lives. Also, the blinking was not there when I tested, so that's great.
Yeah.
And it seems to be gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Best light plans and everything.
this is kind of like halfway, we haven't ranked it yet, but this is kind of halfway between Afterburner and Space Harrier.
Yeah. It's reminding me a little bit of, I'm blanking on it.
Striker.
Yeah.
Kind of, but this
Like
doesn't...
a slower Night Striker.
Yeah, this is very slow because Night Strike, it does not have anywhere near the speed. So,
Slower
now-
and less visually striking.
yes.
Yes.
So now that we have gotten past or to the distance, here's kind of what the bosses kind of look like.
Oh, they're just bombing runs?
Yep. Oh, so we gotta not run into the tower. Or we can...
So man, this music sure is there, I guess.
Yeah.
Which is weird because Afterburner had such good music, or Afterburner has good music. We haven't gone there yet. Space Harrier had good music. This
Outrun also had good music.
Outrun had good music. And pretty much every Sega game except for this one.
Shut up.
Goddamn.
Are you?
Welcome to the fantasy zone.
The Fantasy Zone had good music.
Yeah.
I'm still sad that Miku never sang Space Harrier.
That would be amazing. Why hasn't someone done that?
Because they have taste. Also, hella
That's
luxurious.
not true.
I see how it is. Fucker.
That is... Hi, Terry.
You can't ruin Space Harrier with lyrics. That's sacrilege.
You
It's
would
not-
be surprised.
I mean, I know you
So
can, but you
outrun.
shouldn't. I was mad enough with the quartet theme.
Not a matter of whether you should or shouldn't. It's just a matter of time.
Yeah.
I wouldn't quite say this is 1943. This is more.
My one complaint, like, visually, is that the popping can be a bit jarring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it is neat.
Yeah, and also.
Oh no, this
This-
game is a lot of, like, really nice to look at.
Yeah. The popping is just the downside of it.
Yeah, the caves, kind of like the appearing, is kind of really weird.
And as I said, it's a bit jarring.
Also, by the way, as I mentioned with speed, you can. I'm just going fast because, you know.
More interesting.
Yeah. But you can slow down if you need to. Also, I used to play. This is a game I actually played a lot in the arcade, but never really cared for. Because so my mini putt by where I grew up had this. And they had so much like a lot of Sega arcade games, they had like the special cabinets that actually moved. So this was a cabinet where you would, like, the monitor was like a pretty good distance away from you, but you would sit in this chair and it would like move with you. So it's not like the Space Harrier one where it would like, it's like had like gyroscopic stuff in it, but it was still like better than nothing. So I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, this is kind of neat.
So even though you didn't particularly care for the game, that feature.
It was neat enough. It was neat enough that I put a quarter into it every time I went to putt putt. I mean, I couldn't put all of my quarters in the Play Choice 10 machine. Or the Shinobi.
Yeah.
Actually, I never played Shinobi. They had a Shinobi, but I never played it because I didn't really care for arcade Shinobi.
Take it from me, the Shinobi expert. You should.
Yeah. He is a Shinobi expert. He has a PhD in Shinobiology.
Shinobology.
Yeah.
Trying to think. Oh, they also had Afterburner there, but they had just it was just a stand-up cabinet.
Ah, boring.
Actually, that was the place where I played a lot of Gradius 1 for the NES because they had it in the Play Choice 10.
Honestly,
Which, if you've never heard of what a Play Choice 10 is, it is basically Nintendo made a cabinet that you put quarters in, and that would give you 5 minutes of play on one of 10 NES games.
that's dumb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of my local game stores found one, or like they bought one they had it for like a week or two, and until they realized, oh, this is a pain in the ass to repair, so they got rid of it. Or I think they got a really good or no, I think they got a really good price for it. I think was the reason. Also, they don't really have enough room for it. But yeah, I beat Contra in one of those things, and also that made my hand hurt really bad.
You beat all of Contra in 5 minutes.
Well, no, I put like I put like $1. I put $1 into it, basically.
Okay, so you had 20 minutes to beat Contra.
Yes.
Okay.
Were they impressed?
No, because I was the only one who noticed.
God damn it.
Should have recorded it.
Also, honestly, the like Space Harrier kind of sections look a lot more fun than the bombing runs.
Oh, that's because they are. By a mile.
Yeah.
These sections are kind of bad. Also, if you do want to play this, and you have a 3DS, there is a port, or M2 made a port of this with 3D support. So you can play this, but in 3D.
Ugh. You can hurt your eyes while playing this game.
To be fair, they also did the same for Fantasy Zone, but Fantasy Zone and Fantasy Zone 2.
Like, I like the idea of glassesless 3D, but my god, that shit hurts my eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Whoop. Also, it doesn't seem like there's a whole lot of strategy. It's just go straight, and if something's gonna hit you,
Yeah, the
Just move.
strategy is don't get shot. There's not
Yeah.
a lot else to it.
Yeah.
okay, this section looks like it could be kind of neat.
Bit rude. Go fast.
I
Not fun
am.
if you don't go fast.
We must move at hyper speed.
Mm-hmm.
This is as fast as I can go.
Hyper speed!
Also, I can't tell if the music's changed at all.
Nope.
Yeah, it seems to just be the same generic shit.
It's just kind of there.
Up. Up.
Hyper speedo.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Oh, okay.
Oh wow, this is actually... it's essentially the same...
See, if only this is how all the bosses would have been. Actually, no, I know exactly what this kind of section reminds me of. It reminds me of Falchion. Also,
Yeah.
apparently that's the end.
Yeah.
Wait, what, you already beat it?
Yeah.
Amazing. You're the best Thunderblader in the world.
Thunder.
Thunder.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting it. I forgot this game is so short.
The end.
Wait, what is it? I mean, I gotta. Panda, panda, panda. Yeah, that's Thunderblade.
God, I love that font. It's so terrible.
Yeah.
Yes.
Also, I want to say there was a Super Thunderblade, and I forgot what the differences were, but Sega did a lot of game releases. Also, I'm gonna do this and this. There was Sega did a lot of things where they basically would release a game, and then like 6 months later release a revision of it that had very little difference.
Same as
Like-
it ever was.
Like Afterburner to Afterburner 2. They're essentially the same game, but Afterburner 2 is better in a couple ways that I can't remember.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. So, kind of like Thundercross, where it's good, but it's not great.
It doesn't help that half the game is kind of just uninteresting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, 84. So,
I'd put it about where you put the previous Thundercross. Because I don't think it's better than Pleasure Hearts.
No, I wouldn't either, and I wouldn't say it's better than the
No.
last. And I wouldn't say it's better. I would actually prefer playing Thundercross than that.
I honestly think Cotton's
Yeah.
better than it.
Yeah, that's actually what I was thinking is below
Mhm.
Cotton and above Image Fight.
Yeah, that sounds like a
Yeah.
good spot.
What is that? That would be 87. So that is Thunderblade. It's a Sega game. For the arcade. 1980. I want to say that was 86, but let me check. Mm, 87.
Close.
So yeah, that would have been after Space Harrier. That would have been after Outrun, after Thunder, or after probably Afterburner as well. So,
So I was really confused for a second because I had it.
Also, there's a Master System port of that game, just to put that in your head.
Grody.
Yeah.
So yeah. Let's load up the other game. Or the game that you didn't pick.
God, I love that picture.
And this is...
Yes. Terrible. It already looks.
Well, let's let this load for a little bit.
Hell yeah, Captain Falcon is here to shoot up the bad guys.
This is Thunder Ceptor.
Or the poor man. I think you mean poor man Space Harrier?
Yes, it is Poor Man Space Harrier. Also, I'm just going to do this real quick, just to show you a thing. If you're wondering why it looks like kind of weird, like things are kind of wobbly. So this was a game that actually had 3D support.
Oh.
So, yeah, you would be able to play this game in 3D. So they kind of wobbled to kind of do something. I don't know. It looks terrible. Let's just do that.
It does.
So, yeah, as you can kind of see, this is Namco's attempt to make a Space Harrier-like game. As we will see, they were not successful. Also, the fact that this game never got ported, and it got one of those pseudo-sequels like Afterburner did, where it was just essentially a revision.
I think the wobble may be like a pitiful attempt at some degree of parallaxing.
Maybe, but let's go ahead and start. Also, one thing that just irks me, let me put the credit in and see if you can recognize where the sound comes from.
Yeah.
Also, good lord. So this game had like a pedal that you would in a driving game.
Oh.
And this is going at max.
Like, this should be one of those games where speed doesn't really exist.
Yeah.
Because, like, it doesn't seem like speed makes a difference.
Well, that's because you go either at no speed or snail space speed.
Or
So you don't have lives in this. You see that power meter?
yeah.
That is essentially our health. Or our actually, in this case, would be our time. Because we need to get to the end of the stage by the time that that power decreases. So also the thing with the credit sound, that is the credit sound that Genpai Tomiden uses, which is a very weird game where you play as a samurai and it controls like ass.
Oh god, that game, yeah.
Also, Tyrion, the game that you're probably thinking of is Hyperzone, which is a game that is much better than this.
Wait, does shooting use up your power?
I don't think so.
No, he's just getting hit a lot because his hitbox is weird. Aldebaran.
Also, I believe there was a release of this that had like the full motion cabinet.
Also, this game is real ugly.
It is. So one reason behind that is that I believe this is 1986.
I mean, yeah,
So this
the
is-
previous game looked really nice, and it was 1987.
I mean, I suppose. I mean, suppose. Also, we have a super shot that I don't even know why. God, this is actually kind of want to makes me kind of want to play Hyperzone. God.
Okay, but what? Lolo?
Yes.
Hey. Space Harrier was the year before this. Just think
Yeah.
about that. If we're talking about how ugly this game is.
I suppose when you put... Oh, yeah, I suppose you put it like that. Also, I don't know if this is something that's coming across, but this game is... If you kind of take a look at how much power I have left... Also, by the way, this is on easy.
Yeah, this is awful. And Tyrion, no, this is not part of the Star Wars.
Also,
thing.
why am I...
It's Star Wars Legends now.
Also, I can't go forward. Why?
Hey, your energy's empty.
Oh. Yep.
But yeah, no, I argue part of the problem is the lack
Wait.
of any sort of clear visual direction.
Wait, what?
and style.
Why can I... Okay.
Azza!
So yeah. That's Ceptor. There's a reason why Namco very rarely acknowledges this game's existence. Yeah. It's not very good.
I'd probably place this. Ah, gross!
Spider.
Clapped a spider in my hands and I need to stop doing that.
Now, let's see where to put this.
Gross.
I want to put it in red.
I kind of...
I mean, it really wants to put it in red.
I mean,
Either high red or
I'm...
orange.
Yeah, I'm thinking
Yeah.
it's... Would I rather play Galaxian than that?
Yes.
Yes. Would I rather play Raid on Bungling Bay? Probably.
Yeah.
Would I rather play
Yeah.
Alien Syndrome? Yes, I would. I would, at least.
That's you.
And if held at gunpoint, yes, I would rather play Alien Syndrome.
But I would
Because
probably
I
play that over
play any of
Troubleshooter.
these.
So, how about we put it above? How about we put it above? I'd probably play Alien Syndrome.
Yeah.
So,
Dude, I wouldn't play any of these because they're trash.
I mean, yes, but
So I'm saying, if held at gunpoint, then yes, I would rather play Alien Syndrome.
Yes.
1986. All right. And also, OST wasn't barely there. And I don't think it's not a good game, but I don't think it's criminal. Because I can see why someone would like, oh, I can see why they would make it like that, but it still doesn't mean it's good. So yes. Now, time for me to load up the last game we're doing in RetroArch. Well, depends upon how long we take, because we've already gone through 4 in 50 minutes, so I have a feeling we're not going to be taking a look at this very long. Because this game kicks my ass. This is Thunder Force 3. Also, it's also very loud.
I'm sorry, but that font makes it look like Thunder Farce 3.
Yeah.
Alright, your target is Gargoyle. The weak point is the stomach.
Yes, so we took a look at Thunder Force 2 a while ago and was not very much not impressed. So Thunder Force 3, main big change is that it gets rid of the overview, like the Bosconian style thing.
Yeah.
It focuses pretty much entirely on side scrolling.
Also, that rotating option thing is kind of awful.
Yes.
The good thing is that it acts as a shield,
Okay.
Okay.
but yeah.
It's just really obnoxious.
So one thing that
Seems like everything shoots really fast.
yes, it
Wait,
does.
what?
I hit the start button. So that wasn't me
that was a
playing.
track.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this game has an option menu, but in order to do it, you have to hold down all of the face buttons and hit start. I don't know why they did that, but sure.
Because fuck you.
Yeah. So you can select your ship speed in here. But that's kind of pointless because, as you can see in the controls, you have a button that can just do that on the fly. You can select what game level you want to play, but there is no easy, so we're going to be playing on normal. You have normal, hard, and mania. Also, sound test. Awesome. Okay. Okay. Okay, so we can now select our starting stage. So you're going to play through all these anyway, and once you pick a stage, it just kind of goes in a circle. Like, you don't go back to the screen. So shall we start on Hydra, Ellis, Hades, Saren, Gorgon?
Ellis.
Gorgon.
The gunman bombed his buddy Keith.
What?
I don't
No, it'd be Ellis.
Okay, since you all picked that, I'm going to pick Saren because that was the one that none of you picked.
Damn.
Also, we're now fighting Kingfish.
A huge
The weak one is
battleship
the eye.
approaches.
Oh, also, those bubbles kind of push you upward.
Does touching the top kill you?
No.
Oh, that's nice.
So yeah, we start out with these two weapons. And it's kind of the same ones that you had in Thunder Force 2. So a forward shot that shoots 2, and also a back and forward.
Okay.
Oh, okay, so it does seem that hitting or like touching scenery does kill you, as kind of to be expected of this era.
Oh my
So
God, okay.
yep. Oh,
Goodbye, homing shot.
so yeah, it does keep that from Thunder Force 2, where if you die, you only lose the weapon you had equipped. Also, the fact that this game can be a major asshole, it keeps from as well. Oh,
Damn.
Oh boy.
also. Okay.
I
For
feel
some
like
reason, it just.
everything's a health sponge in this game.
Yeah,
I
that's.
didn't put enough time into making the shooting noise not annoying.
Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of one of the things I've always had an issue with Thunder Force is the fact that things take a while to hit.
One kill. Yeah.
Can you upgrade your weapon?
Yes. It's just it is being very stingy with weapon upgrades.
Of course it is.
Are weapon upgrades set, or are you just getting unlucky?
I'm just kidding. I don't know actually. Also, it seems like my ideal speed would be something in between 2 and 3. Oh, okay.
No, that's a good thing though.
Okay.
That's really stupid.
Oh, also, that's not the button I need to hit. God. Okay, apparently I was not hitting it in the right spot.
Yep. I guess it is nice that they tell you if you're hitting the right spot or not.
Yeah, that is one thing that is nice, is that they're very good about telling you, okay, are you doing more damage?
Are you though?
I don't know.
Are you just naturally right? Okay, I was just thinking like you were rising up to the top.
It's those bubbles.
The bubbles.
Okay.
Is this Kingfish?
I don't think so.
This is a mini boss.
Mini boss. Okay. Wait, does that mean that you had to restart the... Oh, I know you died. You came over, that's right. Never mind.
Yes. No, it's not like Gunsmoke where I had to restart the level for no reason at all.
And this does seem kind of stingy about lives.
Yeah.
No, you start out with
Weapon
5, which is
upgrades.
kind of nice. It's just the fact that it has a tendency to take them from you.
That's what I mean. I'm so glad that video games are doing away with lives.
Yep.
So where are you shooting from on your ship?
Up.
You got a lower gun and a higher gun.
In,
They're not on the ship.
invisible.
Okay.
Oh no!
I think this game is bad. Maybe stop playing it.
It's not
Maybe-
bad, but it's not.
Let me try a different stage.
It's bad.
Like, it's not particularly interesting.
It seems pretty shite.
Okay, let's try Heidi's. G-Lobster.
Heidi, 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 ho.
What? What?
Hmm.
Oh no.
So
it's one of
about this
these.
game being good or bad.
I've been this game. It's maybe not quite as well regarded as its sequel, but most of the time I hear Thunder Force 3.
Congrats, you lost a life again. Because this level is bad.
God.
So this is going right in the red, right? Oh, you finally got your...
No, this is
Never
not
mind.
red.
It's yellow though. Whoop. Let me
Yeah.
get.
That's definitely yellow.
I think...
What the hell is going on? This just feels bad. Like I have no control over anything. Like that look, those pillars look like something out of Ernest Evans.
Yeah. One day you're going to be overcome by the bullshit of this game, and you're going to shout up at me and say, help me rank it a red, and I will whisper back, no.
I mean, I think that
You're playing a shit game.
yeah, I
This
think
game
we've
is,
seen
like,
enough
terrible.
of Thunder Force 3.
Forever.
There is no redeeming quality of this game.
Okay, so let me do this.
It's King's Knights level.
Um,
The kind of video game that Pro Jared would play and get very, very mad about.
let's see. Where is King's Knight? Oh, okay.
Or Baraduke too. It's in that area too, like honestly. It's
God,
bland, it doesn't give you power-ups, it will crush you with the walls of the cave. There's Ernest Evan spinning pillars.
Yeah, because I would play the Steel Empire over that.
Cause you to crash into things.
Also, by the way, us putting Thunder Scepter in the red pushed rated for Bungling Bay up into the orange.
Yeah.
Because by the way, these colors are now working.
Red.
I was gonna say these colors are now working off percentages.
No.
So,
It's pretty.
I would rather play.
I'd rather play Silver Surfer on the grounds that Silver Surfer has better music to I Can Get Mad to.
Those are some strong words there, Risen.
Yeah.
Except the thing is, I'd actually probably agree with him. Because the thing with Silver Surfer's bullshit in terms of hitboxes, but things don't pop out of you at least as much as they do in this game.
And the music is a fucking experience.
Yeah. So I think
Tim Follin is an artist.
So I think Thunder Force 3. I was not expecting it to go below 2, but lo and behold.
I think I might have missed Thunder Force 2, because if Thunder Force 2 is like Thunder Force 3, then it probably should be lower.
I forgot when we did that. I think.
All I'm saying is Tim Follin is an artist in everything he does, including contradiction.
Yes.
Yes.
It's still not. It's definitely not Choniki. The
No, it's
exact
not.
opposite of Choniki. This game.
When that game came out, I want to say it was.
Like Thunder Force 3 is diametrically opposed to Choniki.
That is 1990. Oh, also hit the wrong button again.
This game is the lawful evil to Choniki's chaotic good.
Did we... Hold on, I'm curious. Did we put... This game didn't do Mode 7 in the way...
No, this wasn't Mode 7 crimes, like,
like R-Type 3.
Yeah, like R-Type 3.
Yeah, I don't think it's criminal in terms of that. But... So, yeah. Yeah, was not expecting that to be so low, but oh well. Now, we've been going for an hour, so I don't feel like going to the last game yet. So I'm actually going to load up something that I was not expecting to, but I'm sure this will be fun.
Ooh.
Because I've never actually seen this. But I'm actually, now that we did that, I'm now kind of curious. And it still fits with our theme, so it's all good.
Hell yeah.
Wake up. Thunder Spirits.
Oh.
The SNES port of Thunder Force 3.
Oh, okay.
Oh, also it starts just here. Oh, also no rapid fire. That's great.
Yeah.
I want to put turbo on then.
I can't.
Can you not do it in RetroArch?
It's a SNES game. I don't have enough buttons.
Are you using a Saturn controller?
Yeah, but still, God, that is terrible.
Sorry.
Also, look, yeah, this is the SNES port of Thunder Force 3.
Ooh.
Oh, also, God, that slow down.
Yeah, this just looks like it feels like ass. Also, the sprite flickering is real bad.
Mm-hmm.
I can't believe they managed to outdo themselves.
I know, right?
To be fair, this is a third party that is actually porting it. Also, I want to say that this is actually
It's gonna
based.
be even lower on the rankings.
I actually want to say that this is based on an arcade version of Thunder Force 3. Because for some reason, I was nowhere near touching that thing. Okay, that's at least nice.
Yeah.
So it's an improvement, I guess.
So slightly.
For so slightly.
Yeah, it just kind of seems like ass. And it's less outright dickish.
Yep.
I will give it that at least. I lied. I was wrong. Look at this goofy motherfucker.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
What fresh hell is this
Oh
garbage?
god, please.
Oh.
This is real bad.
Yeah,
Ugh.
this is.
Also, with it being a SNES game, the fart is in true strength.
It's true.
I like how this one assaults the eyes in every way possible.
I want to say there was a this stage is in the Genesis version,
Ooh.
and it does the same thing, and it's just as horrible looking.
This is genuinely offensive to the eyes.
Also, the voice samples are even worse. I don't know how you get voice samples worse than a Genesis game. The system that is notorious for having horrible voice sampling.
Sure is a
Thinking
game.
of thinking of voices in video games, does Red Alert count as a shmup?
Command and Conquer?
No, not that Red Alert.
oh,
the
last
one on the turbo graphics.
Yes, it was, and I was actually thinking of doing it at one point,
Nice.
but I just decided, like, I don't feel like it.
You need to do it eventually. It has
I need to.
beautiful voice acting. Let me be your opponent now.
Oh yeah, so that was Gorgon.
Yes.
Also, for the sake of science, I need to look something up real quick. Oh, good. You only get the configuration option. Oh, wait. Oh, no. Oh, it does the same thing. Okay, hold on. Let's see. Okay. Cut. Oh, okay. You could. Oh, and there is an easy mode. For rapid fire. Yeah, you have to hold select and start. Because that, you couldn't just, do a selector. Oh, that's much better. Why that's not the standard option, I don't know. Okay. That's enough of that.
Yeah, it's just No.
I don't know if that's worse or not.
I would just put it right next to it, honestly.
I've put it I'd put it above it.
It looks worse.
I would put it above it, but that's not saying much. The only
I'd
reason I'd
put it in
say
a trash can.
yeah, I'd say the only reason I'd put it above it is just because of the credit system.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, in terms of the fact that you can continue right there.
Yeah.
Yes. Also, there is apparently a way that you can, if you, apparently on the title screen, if you mash B as fast as you can get extra continues, much like in Gradius 3.
Ooh.
It's dumb and I hate it.
Let's see, SNES. That was 1991. Now, again, OST, yeah. Now I am now actually very curious about something. Or no, it's not called that. It's called... This could take he might only be in this for about a second or two, but I need to see this now. Okay, so let's go in here. This, do this. Okay. F. R. C. Okay. Now let's just see. Okay. All right. Let's just go ahead and do that. Oh.
Congrats.
Oh, okay. Okay, what's the buttons here?
Also, I need to disappear, so I will talk to you guys later.
Later.
Later. Okay, that's a Lancer. Also, apparently it's called a Sever. Also, it seems like the music is straight out of the Genesis version.
And I don't see the issue.
I mean, yes, but still, it's an arcade game.
Yeah, but also, the music was never good to begin with.
At least it doesn't seem to be doing quite as many dickish moves. Also, how long is this damn stage? Okay, there we go. Okay, let's see that really terrible effect, but in the arcade.
No, it actually looks a lot better on arcade.
It doesn't.
Oh no, this! No, God, no! Oh no!
It doesn't. Okay, so it actually looks a smidge better because it's not quite as fast, but still.
Yes.
It's still really ugly texture warping.
Yes.
Yes.
But at least from what I'm actually playing, this is actually approaching tolerable. Like, this is not terrible.
And no, it's terrible. Just less terrible.
Also, I'm just basically gonna play until I can see what the continuing looks like. Okay, so it starts you pretty much right where you left off. And I can just add another continue. Okay, so yeah. Yeah, of Thunder Force 3, the versions you can play, that is definitely the best one. By far. But I would at least say that's above Thunder Force 2.
I would put that in orange, maybe.
Yeah. Because I'd probably put that... Let's see. I'd probably put it below Stinger.
Yeah, that sounds good.
So yeah, so that's 1.1. Thunder Force AC. Techno Soft Arcade. That was 1991 as well. So yeah, there's definitely a version. So I knew that game was better than Thunder Force 2, just it took a couple of versions. Okay, so I need to do a little bit of setup for this next one. Close out of this. That. And do this. That. And this. That. Then. Let me get the right thing up. This and this. So, we're venturing on to the Turbo CD. And I'm going to be using an actual Turbo CD for this.
My God.
Finally, your long efforts and hard money spent. Result.
Also, thank you for the host, Bear.
I don't know what this is, but I hate it already.
So, this is actually the, so if you got a Turbo Duo, you would get this.
Ah, I know what we're playing.
So this is actually a 4-in-1 game compilation. So yeah, this is kind of a sampler to see what, you would, so basically give you some games. So you just bought a Turbo Duo, you're gonna need games for it. Here's a free CD. You have Gate of Thunder, which we're gonna look at. Box Adventure and Box Revenge. These two are the exact same identical versions, or like they're basically the heart card versions. I don't think there's any improvement. If you input on this menu, up, right, down, left, and then 2, you actually get a port of the first Bomberman game on the NES.
Alright.
Which actually has saving support, which is kind of neat. But that's not what we're here to look at. We're here to look at Gate of Thunder.
Gate of Thunder.
Already, I love this. By love, I mean hate. Behold, Fart Planet! Okay, this music's real good though.
Is this Red Book audio?
Yes.
Of course it's fucking Red Book audio, listen to this shit!
I forget which TurboGrafx CD thing of those things exactly gets it.
Okay, but this is really fucking good, this music.
Yes. Dungeon Eagle.
Just rocking the fuck out.
Sap.
This music's real good though.
Oh, hey, it's like actually.
Look at this rad motherfucker.
Fuck.
Fuck, his 90s is shit.
Yep.
Ah, you're the police.
Space Police.
I can't wait for the grim dark future when we give our police fucking fighter jets.
I can.
Hunting Dog.
Yeah, that's maybe a 2 on the nose.
Yeah.
Ah, a woman.
Player 2, I guess.
I don't know. That ship is distinct. Ah, yes, the Wildcat.
Got
She's a woman.
the I guess I would. I mean, that looks like Player 2. But yes.
Have you ever played this game before?
Very little, but kind of. I also just saw recently that there is a.
Oh, that explains the music.
Oh,
What do
it's
you mean?
Falcom.
No, it's Hudson Soft.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's a mod of this that actually changes this to supposedly like a Thunder Force game. Like they change the HUD straight
Know
up.
this song. I've actually heard this song before. It's really fucking good. Okay, the music is the best part of this otherwise lackluster looking game.
So yes, it's like this actually does kind of have a lot of elements of like a Thunder Force game. Because you can change speed on the fly. Also weaponry. Oh, the Wildcat is our basically our support.
Yeah. Also, when you go to do the ranking, please idle on the title screen while you do it, because the title theme is really fucking good.
No, this actually has nothing to do with Thunder Force. It just happens to be called. Like I said, there's a lot of shmups that have the word thunder in them. Also, there's a word of caution. I forgot to mention it when we were actually doing Thundercross, but just a word of caution. If you're actually looking up Thundercross, the term Thundercross is actually associated with some very unsavory things.
Yup.
I'm not gonna ask.
Particularly if you're Latvian.
But I feel like this music is writing a check the game can't cash.
Yes.
Because this music is real fucking good and awesome. And the game is like a lot slower. It just feels slower.
Yeah. Maybe a little bit. But I don't feel bad. Oop.
No, it's not bad. It seems like a pretty good game, actually.
Yeah.
It's just the music makes me want more.
Yeah.
Yeah, this does rely heavily on spectacle, it seems there.
Yep. I was gonna say you just got a CD-based system, so yeah. Well, by the way, I should also mention in Japan this game just came on its own. Whoop. Lobo loading. I kind of wish I could have the microphone pick up the turbo spinning noise, or like the CD. Whoop, Oh, God.
Clear.
I think the speed's picked up a little bit.
I don't know, it's like you can have something feel fast while actually being relatively slow. It's just the backgrounds make it feel slow. Hyper Cocoon.
Huh. Alright, thanks for stopping by.
Yeah, no, dude, it's super fucking late for you.
Yeah.
is this?
Man, I thought that was gonna be Stage Hazard.
Yeah,
It is.
No, it is. It is. If you heard, he was actually shooting it.
Oh.
It just doesn't come out far enough to look like one.
Also, I just was avoiding it.
Well, that too. But I'm just saying, like, it doesn't come out far enough to seem like a stage hazard.
Yeah.
Because it looks like it's firmly rooted in the background. Because it is. Which is the issue.
Oh,
Oh no.
oh
Oh
this.
shit, square one.
Okay.
Fuck.
Not quite. Because the moment I hit a pick, I get a pickup on back. Oh, that sucks.
You were saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
Hyper Cocoon. It just seems like, again, one of those games that just expect you to not die.
Yeah.
those-
So there's actually a game that has that's also for the Turbo CD, also technically for the Sega CD. That has a very similar name, which I'll actually be taking a look at next week. Also, I missed one up, but has very similar problems, except they're a lot more egregious.
Man, this game seems pretty alright.
Yeah. Yeah, the Turbo definitely had its fair share of shmups that are pretty good. Also, that loading time, that freezing for the loading time. Well, if I didn't,
System.
I was gonna say if I didn't hear the thing like whirring every time it did it, I'd be a little bit concerned.
Oh, does it rev up?
Yes. I wish I could get the microphone to hear it because it is a very satisfying noise.
God, this music's real good though.
Yes.
Like, it is so obviously Red Book audio too.
Oh yeah, it definitely is.
I do appreciate the boss changing color.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's nice. Well,
Also, God, that sound effect.
No, it's real good though.
It is. Oh.
God, that effect sounds terrible though.
Which one?
Like, the shooting in this game actually sounds alright, like it's not offensive to hear.
Yeah, the wave is kind of bad, but...
Yeah, but the normal
Thankful.
shot. Alright, time to switch weapon.
Oh, ooh. Oh,
Ripperoni cheese. Hopefully this doesn't have like an interact screen or demo or anything, because I want you to listen to the title theme. Because like I've actually heard this before.
okay, so it does give you continues.
I always love when games do the make a number out of the number.
Number, yeah, it's really good.
yes.
I'm actually curious about something. see. Well, let me do this real quick.
Hey, look at that nice score.
That's who did it. Ah, so it did activate. Okay, so yeah, I found code that lets you do a stage select.
How neat.
Oh, what's it? I'm kind of curious. Let's see what the last stage sounds like. Also, it's a devil difficulty.
Indeed.
Let's see.
It's like hard, but more so.
Oh, come.
Okay, this song's really good though.
The stage is. Oh, this sucks.
This is really bad.
I always did enjoy the combination of guitars and synth and a lot of this stuff. No, something about it just appeals to me.
Yep.
Game over.
That noise is awful though, holy shit.
Yes.
Well, see you guys. I gotta head out.
Later, dude.
That's it. Yeah.
What a chum.
So, then we go here. Let's see. Don't listen to any song in the thing.
Title theme.
Let's just quick here.
Oh. Give me that organ. We should say keyboard or whatever.
Nice Casio.
Casio is fuck. Hell yeah.
That again. Okay, this could go really well.
I'm digging it.
Mm-hmm.
This is good. Come on. Yeah! This is the good shit. Holy fuck. Just fucking.
This is East boss music.
I know! It is Hudson Soft around that time.
Yeah. Well, no, I was thinking like E6 boss music.
Like, I could see this being in 4.
Yeah.
Wait. Oh. Yes, come on. This reminds me a bit of... Reminds me of Black Knight 2000.
Kinda. Okay. This has promise. Or maybe not.
Just give it a bit. It sounds like a credits theme.
Yeah.
I like it though. It's really nice.
Yes. Very nice. Yeah, that's the last track. Let's
Yeah,
see.
it's a credits theme. Okay.
Okay.
Now put it on 1.
That?
Yes. It's a good song.
Okay.
So
yes.
the game was actually really good. I would definitely put it in the green at the least.
Yeah, let's see. Gate of Thunder.
Maybe higher, honestly.
Let's see. Oh yeah, because let's take a look at top. We got I put it above Powerumi.
I would
putting-
honestly put it above Pocky and Rocky.
Let's say I put it above some of these. Like, I played that.
Actually, could you change the song quick to, I think it was 13?
Okay. Ooh. This? 13?
Mm-hmm. I think it was 13. 13 or 12. I think it's,
Okay,
I think
here.
it's 12. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
It's so good.
Okay. I would honestly put that above Blazion.
Yeah, no, I would definitely, yeah. I would prefer it over Galaga 88 personally, but
I can kind of see that. The only thing I'd say about Galaga 88 is that it's not. This game can get kind of an asshole when it feels like it.
No, I will not disagree with that one.
But I can definitely. Yeah, I can put that above Galaga. Put it at below Judgment Silver Sword.
Yeah. Also, I feel like we should put the soundtrack in the Hall of Fame.
Oh yeah, it is. It's definitely going there.
It's so good.
Also, and that was 1992 for the Turbo
But, yeah.
video.
CVD.
And then was T. I think it's above Radiant Silvergun.
It is. I will give it to you that it is above the Radiant Silvergun Horizon.
It's above. It's above Super Hydra.
I would put it over Speed Rumbler.
Let me think.
Like, listen to this shit. Fucking listen. I would possibly even put it over Axley personally.
That would be hard. I could definitely see a puff Speed Rumbler.
I'm sorry, this music is so good.
Like, I know the OST list isn't exactly the most, like, of the doesn't have the integrity as the other list, but still, I will put my foot down on some things.
Listen to this shit, okay?
I know.
My fucking whole ham on the guitar.
Yeah, but it's Axley.
Yeah.
Axley soundtrack's really
listen
good.
To this. Listen to them while on that shit.
I will go ahead and say this. We're not done with this kind of music.
True.
Wait until next week and then we can really put our foot down.
I'm sorry, it's so fucking good.
Just wait.
Like,
Trust
it
me.
gets me pumped as shit and I love it.
I will leave this there because I will go ahead and say one of the games next week is very similar. It might even be better.
I just feel like like this. Like, it just goes in hard and heavy, and it just gets me pumped as fuck.
All right.
Listen to that. It's so fucking good. Sorry.
All right. I think that.
I can't believe Carnival and Risen made that fucking soundtrack. Oh fuck.
They'll have to watch the VOD. It sucks for them for needing to get sleep.
I know, cause holy shit. Let's see if I can find the soundtrack somewhere.
Oh, the Gate of Thunder soundtrack?
Yeah.
Hold on.
It's like, god damn, this is fucking good.
Okay. Anyway. That will be it for tonight. I think that's a good note to end on. And let's see
Oh, it's a good note. Let me tell you.
All right, let me see if, before we leave, let's see if I can get, well, let's take a look at the games we looked. So, first started with Thunderbirds, which was okay. Thundercross, which is decent, and Thunderblade, which is also decent. Then we took a look at Thunderstep. Yeah, then the end. Let me also make sure that that's also...
But then thankfully we capped it off on something really good with really good music.
Yes.
God, I love the fucking Turbo CD for the music if nothing else, because Redbook audio was a gift.
It's really good. Now, let's see if this works. Also, oh, I gotta do it like this. Oh, it's this. Also, I like the nice hum of the AV cables. Sort range.
I mean, I've got my cat purring, so it's a hum on my end as well.
Let's see.
My cat is vibrating. What do I do, Lolo? Please tell me Lolo answers.
I don't know. Okay. So yeah, there. Now everything's all sorted.
How neat.
So I'll just make sure that those actually went to the right areas.
And blue's the one we really need to check.
Yep.
Honestly.
Yep, Gate of Thunder, right there.
Okay, we're good then.
And then Thunderblade. And then
So
Thunderbird.
are this section's percentage based?
Yes.
It's
Kind of.
weird.
Well, the top is it's different because there's 7 sections, which doesn't, go in evenly.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, there was something I wanted to test just to see how it looked. Like this isn't going to be finalized, but I figured the top part might at some point stay static. I just got to figure out how to do that. But yes, everything else will be percentage based.
Okay.
Because yeah, I think having a top 10 list makes sense, but like this part can be percentage based.
But most importantly, Radon Bungalow Bay is back down to red.
Ah, yes, it is in its proper spot. Yes, it is now the top. And then let's see, anything else? Oh, I think UN Squadron got upgraded to the
Yellow, yeah.
yellow. I think R-Type 2 got upgraded. So okay.
Guardian Legend actually got downgraded to
Yeah, it got downgraded because Parumi was the top green, which is kind of fine by me.
Yeah.
Embodiment of the Scarlet Devil got upgraded, I think.
Hell yeah!
Actually, the way that it is kind of right now, yeah, I'd probably put. Yeah, I think I need to figure out something about that.
Section is the only one I'd have any complaints about, but otherwise it's solid.
Yeah, because honestly, I would say, like, it makes sense to have top 10.
I would say Sorcerer Striker or Musha should be the bottom of Mastercraft.
I would say that, or at least Warning Forever, because it had it just the simplicity of it. It does what it does best. And even Go-Go Parodius, I would say, is really good because
Yeah, I'd say top 15 sounds fine. It's just like Ego
Yeah.
Fighters and Metal Black
yeah,
are good, but I would not consider them Mastercraft.
yeah,
It's
it's
like splitting hairs.
yeah, because I can actually, if I can unveil the you know what? Actually, how about this? I think that's going to do it for the stream. Just to let you guys know, I'm going to be testing out new scheduling for Saturday because I never really felt good doing the Saturday late night stream, so I'm going to try doing it early on. I will be playing Rondo of Blood tomorrow, so you can look forward to that. Yeah, so have a good night stream.